Hi guys, and welcome to Rathwulven Bushcraft. Man, it's been a long time since I've last said that phrase, right? But here I am, back on the screen. But does it actually mean that I will come back to YouTube and continue producing content for you? Is there a future for Rathwulven Bushcraft? That's what you're gonna have a look at today. So if you want to, just join me in this video. Let's talk about it. Alright, so before I start talking about this channel, let me quickly give you an update on my medical situation. In case you don't know yet what this is all about, pause this video now and just head over to the other one that's linked up there, because it gives you some context in regard to my motorcycle accident of 2021. And yeah, here we are, it is 2025 and it's already become apparent that there will be permanent damage to my leg. The bad news is I'm dealing with pain on an everyday level. I'm also struggling with certain inhibitions of my mobility of the right leg. But I don't want to focus too much on that, because the good news is that I spent years just with physiotherapy and also surgeries and different types of treatments to get the most out of this broken leg that I could possibly get out of it, right? And that's what I want to focus on, because things are at least somewhat improving. I don't need crutches anymore. That's an amazing progression in regards to the overall situation and the severity of the crash itself. And I'm also taking tiny little baby steps when it comes to the outdoor world. Gotta be realistic here, I'm not going to be able to climb mountains of 2,500 meters high anymore, so that's just something I have to deal with. But I'm making progress in terms of going out hiking. Not long hikes, but more walks in essence. And I'm gradually building on that and hopefully will be able to do more things in the outdoors. It's been a long way for me. It's been pretty painful in physical terms, but it has also been stressful mentally, because as you can imagine, you have to be really disciplined and exercise a lot and just always go through these plateaus, for the lack of better words. You know, if you're just making progress and then it's stagnating, then you're just having setbacks, and yeah, this is just how it goes, you know. That's part of recovery, and that's where I'm at right now, because things are slightly improving, not as much as I would like to, but we can't just focus on the negative things in life, right? We have to look at the bright things and the things we still can do after such life-changing events, and that's just it. So I'm trying to make the best of it, right? That said, I couldn't have done all of this without you guys, because it's insane how many of you people have reached out and wrote comments, sent messages on Instagram, sent emails to my business email, and just kept on asking how I was doing, you know, and if I'm making progress. Some people were just offering their prayers. It's just amazing, you know, it means the world to me. I really mean it. It means the effing world to me that you gave me so much support throughout all of these years in which I just had to focus on the actual priority of healing, right? So thanks so much for everything. I appreciate it so much, you won't believe it. But yeah, let's address the elephant in the room. Will I come back and will I continue with this channel? Well, there are certain plans for Rathwulven Bushcraft. There's going to be a partnership with a famous German knife manufacturer from Solingen, the world famous knife city of Germany, right? And I'm going to design my own knives. This is a project I'm just heavily invested in, but I cannot disclose all too much at this given point in time. But there's going to be news soon about that. Next to that, I'm also investing in a new job. I want to gravitate more towards becoming a ranger and just doing something that helps protecting our wildlife and our natural landscapes here, right? And in the course of doing so, I was thinking to reshape the channel a little bit. Maybe there won't be cinematographic, action-loaded survival type of films anymore, right? Because I simply cannot do this anymore. But I can still engage in the more scientific part of bushcraft, like focusing on plant identification, mushrooms, maybe fishing, talking about techniques that help you catch fish, right? I could also go down the lane of just doing bushcraft related talks. I could think about reviews for certain products. There's also ideas in the pipeline, like knife reviews, for example, testing those for you so you can make informed decisions on whether to buy a certain product or not. And yeah, there's just many ideas that I got at this given point in time and that I'm just fleshing out to see where I'm going to head. Maybe at some point in the future I might also be able to do some very basic documentary style films or just some documentary style footage, yeah. But this is all still at the drawing board, right? I'm still trying to figure out what's still possible. And this is where you come in. Because I would like you to comment below this video what you would like to see or what you would like to learn. You guys can inspire me to produce content that is of use to you. Because by the end of the day, you know, this is what Rathwulven Bushcraft was all about. It was about sharing knowledge, about demonstrating things, and just motivating you to try certain things out in the outdoors and making your own experiences and growing as a woodsman or woodswoman or anything between or outside of that spectrum, right? So if you want to, just go down into the comment section and tell me what you'd like to see. Maybe you got an idea I didn't even think about. So maybe you're like, hey, I would love to learn more about the European squirrel. You know, then I'll go out, shoot some footage and tell you something about that. We can do that together, right? So just become a part of this entire project. Give me your input and I'll take it into consideration. So just to wrap up the video, rest assured there's going to be content. When exactly, I cannot tell you because I'm working on it, right? It might not be that regular, but there will definitely be a video here and a video there about certain subjects. And the more you provide me in terms of inspiration, the more I can take into consideration for creating more content. It really is that simple. So yeah, again, thanks for your help. Also thanks to everybody who took the time to reach out throughout the years. And especially thanks to all of you just for sticking around for such a long time and being so incredibly patient. It really means a lot to me. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thanks for watching this. And I'm seeing you in the next video, right? So up until then, enjoy your life. Be happy about what you got. And of course, see you next time. Bye bye. If you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a Patreon. You can visit my Patreon page on www.patreon.com/Rathwulvenbushcraft. A link to my Patreon page will also be posted in the information box below. Thank you in advance.